Hello and welcome to a special Turpster time. I'm up against Duncan, Shin and Martin in EverQuest Landmark, and we are building stuff. We're doing like a building challenge. This is my dude. He looks a little bit like me. I started playing around with the tools. They're very powerful. They're very cool. I built the Dark Portal from World of Warcraft, kind of-ish. I'm not that good. But if you look here, like, you know, you can build steps and slopes and all these different tools. You've got these different shapes and voxel types. So I can make here a big square or a small square. And so I could, you know, put down some big squares. And then I can use this smooth tool here. I just shape these however I want to, really. Make them a bit more rock-like. I mean, these aren't going to look very rocky because I've just put random squares everywhere. But what you can also do is you can make props. So I've also made... wow, these are big. You can scale things down as well, I think. There we go. Just by switching through the different tools. And then I can also then switch to a... let's see, this one here. I can move it around just using my mouse wheel. And my dude just kind of seems a little bit like Tom Cruise in the Minority Report. But I think if I put this one here, and there we go. We've got now a strange blue rock. And the thing, these are props, so this I can actually just pick back up. But these voxels I put on the floor here are part of the world. So I can eat away at them with a smaller voxel, and I can smooth that out, make a more interesting shape. You know, and it is quite cool. So anyway, we've been kind of challenged to try and create the best thing we can. I think the Dark Portal already is the best thing here. That's just amazing. So this thing's over here is actually a void storage, I think it's called. What's it called? It's my vault. Well, there you go. So in here, you can store stuff like a bank. But on mine, my bank is now the Dark Portal, which is kind of cool. Got a flag. I've made 3 claims. So I've got these 3 claims. This is the most you can have. You've got to pay a certain amount of copper each day as upkeep. But, you know, I got big money. We've got a load of free stuff from Sony. So I've got pretty much unlimited resources, really. So the only limit is my imagination. So I think what I build might be quite limited. So I've got like an hour. So I'm sure I can build something good in an hour. Actually, no, I don't think I can. I'm going to build a castle. And I'm going to show you guys what I build right about now. Okay, welcome back. So I've been busy. I've built all sorts of cool shit. Over here, I built a door. These are using just some wooden planks, some iron. I put a lantern on the front. I can turn that on and off. I'll leave that on, actually. That looks quite cool. I've got a lantern above and a flag. I made an arch really badly, but you could, in theory, make really nice arches. Made some towers. The idea of going for here is that my vault here, obviously very cool looking. Got some cool outfits in there and some bad axes. Then my actual keep, my castle, I've built using mainly the select tool. So just to show you how the select tool works, down here I have the ability to drag out different shapes and voxels, and it's great for making walls. So I made a small obsidian wall at the back here, which I quite like. It's weird, but I like it. So what I'm going to do is just create another one for you now, just so you can see how the tool works. So you could do this like Minecraft and put each block in one by one, but this is a lot more like kind of world edit, if you've ever used that in Minecraft. So I'm just going to drag this out. I'm going to try to, at least. Nice and visual. Don't have to do any kind of pos 1, pos 2 stuff. You might be able to do that as well, but I don't know how to if you can. So I'm just going to drag that out. It kind of lines up-ish. But, so we've got this really big wall here. Let's see if we can just bring it in a little bit. Now, obsidian and stone don't necessarily mix very well, but screw it, really. So over here, I've got my small obsidian brick. I might change that to a large one. Large obsidian brick. And then I just choose my add tool, and you see there it highlights the whole selection. And I just click once. Boom. Wow, these are really large bricks. I might change that. Okay, we'll change it to medium. Oh, I know, because I've already done it. Okay, I could paint medium. There we go. So the paint tool there just replaces the material surface with whatever one you does. It does use up resources. Let me just try and let's see what the small one looks like. Small. Oh, that's quite nice. That's cool. You see these different materials have different shaders in them. So if I just get rid of this selection now, you can see how it's picking up the light here from these torches I put down, and it looks really, really cool. The other side of my claim is a mountain. Now, what I could do again is using scale up my select tool. I could select all of that, and then I can just delete at a time. I could move my selection back, and I could delete that again. I could expand my selection. So pressing E uses my grapple hook, and the grapple hook is fantastic for just kind of, instead of nerd polling, you can just use your grapple hook. So I'm just going to try and bring this, ooh, wrong way. Bring the selection out. Now, I don't think I can use my delete tool for stuff outside my claim. And so now it's not liking that because I'm trying to delete stuff outside of my claim. So I need to bring this back in. Ooh, if I get the right select there. So that's my claim boundary. I'm going to say there. Or maybe not. Oh no, wow. Okay, really not even close. In fact, I might already be on it. Let's just try that. Let's see if it lets me do that. Okay, I think that's already it. Right, so you can't do that outside your claim. What you can do outside your claim, though, is you can use a pickaxe. And this is how you gather materials. So say I want some more stone, and I don't have any stone. I can literally just start chipping away. So I'm mining here. What you see down here is it will have, you know, what I pick up. Oh, I've got some essence of earth. Look at that. Some like crafting materials. My character has, you know, awesome gear. He's got like a cool trinket that gives him 10% more yield on resources. You know, it's loads of fun bits. But here we go, and this is basically, you know, deforming the terrain. If someone else were to come along here, they'd see this hole. This hole will disappear after time. You can also craft something called a pulverizer. I'm just going to put that down instead of my axe there. The pulverizer, firstly, looks completely badass, but just absolutely eradicates all of this stuff. Now, I don't think I actually get loot from it, though. So I think the pulverizer is purely just for clearing. So if I just say I didn't want the stone, I just want to get down and see what's underneath, then this is something I could do with the pulverizer. And again, very cool looking. Once you kind of get stuck in a hole, you can just use your grapple hook and just get straight back out. It's a little bit Skyrim-y. You can run up pretty much anything. So that's pretty cool. On my claim, however, my pulverizer got red circle, doesn't work, and so I have to use the delete tools to do stuff. So what I'm going to do now is just paint some stuff on the floor, make it look a little bit nicer. I'm going to try and find, I think it's sand, maybe dirt. Let's have, what's going to work? Have we got gravel? I can't see any gravel. The red desert rock's what we've used everywhere, and I've used up pretty much everything. There we go, gravel. Okay, so we're just going to paint around. You can see it's changing the colour of what we're doing there. Again, what we can do a lot quicker is use our select tool, drag out a big section. We can just pull out each of these sides a bit more. And then I can just, again, use my paint tool, click on that, boom. And there we go, look at that. Got some cool looking stuff here. And use my smooth tool and smooth this out. In fact, I've changed the mode on that. Terrain offset. So this is just going to kind of pull stuff around. And we get some really cool stuff out of it. So yeah, this is basically EverQuest Landmark in a nutshell. My castle is phenomenal. Just don't look at the back or the side, but the front, I'm kind of proud of that. I couldn't make anything like this in Minecraft. You know, obviously the slopey bits aren't really possible, and the smoothed out arch, albeit the worst arch ever built, would be again very tricky to do. And these lovely lighting effects and props really make this place look great. I've got all my crafting kind of benches, all my different resource things I can use. So over here I can actually start making outfits and different recipe names and things like that. So there's a huge amount you can do. My display driver just stopped working, which probably isn't the best thing. let's just try and restart. Okay, so we're back. Such is the life of a beta, and probably my graphics card drivers. Anyway, so you can craft different outfits over here, and you need different materials that you can go out in the world and gather. There's sort of prop manufacturing stuff as well. So some really kind of cool bits to the game. Lots of depth to it, and I think it adds a little bit of something to my lovely castle home. Because otherwise I'd have large disjointed walls that didn't look as good without these props. So big fan of props, and I'm just going to plant, I guess, a couple of lanterns. I want the little lanterns, so I'm just going to dot these around, turn them on just by clicking on them, and they just, yeah, again, they make things look a little bit cool. There we go, a lantern next to a fiery forge. Obviously, that's something people would do. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so here's my build, Netherguard Keep next to the Dark Portal. It looks pretty epic, I think. Just going to run up here and just see. There we go. This is the coolest thing. I've seen Shin's and Duncan's builds. I'm pretty sure they've whooped my ass. But, you know, they're professional Minecraft players and builders. They've had years of practice at this. But, I mean, forgetting that some of this looks terrible, hopefully this shows to you guys that this is a really kind of powerful building tool and fun game, and that if you were actually good at something like this, and I'm not, but if you were, you'd probably make some great stuff. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to reading what you guys think of this in the comments. Try and be kind. Obviously, I'll choose a better view. That's nice of you. In fact, no, this is the nicest view. There we go. This looks epic. So cool. So cool. Right, well, I'm off to Draenor. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. What the? Don't know how I was doing that. Okay. Cool. Bye.